As an aspiring and chubby student filmmaker in the 70s and early 80s, I was obsessed with movies, notably monster, science fiction, and horror films. I would spend my weekends making Super 8 movies using any technique I could to kill my friends and blow things up with sheer and utter realism. But in that era, technique was hard to come by. Before the internet and DVD special features demystified pretty much everything about the process, movies were sort of like crop circles. They were incredibly cool, but how the hell did they get there? How did they do that? Avenues to unlocking the secrets of filmmaking were few and far between, and getting professional replies to critically important questions like, how do you make someone bleed from the eyeballs, was not easy. It was in 1981, as a ninth grader, and how do I say this, insanely rabid Dick Smith fan, having admired his work from Exorcist to the Scanners, The Exorcist to Scanners, The Godfather to Altered States, I wrote the man a fan letter, never expecting to hear back. I came home from school one day and found a small cardboard box addressed to me. The return address was Dick Smith, Larchmont, New York. My heart pounded as I opened the box. The enclosed note read, "Dear JJ, here's an old but clean tongue from The Exorcist. Put peanut butter inside it to stick it on, or moisten inside and sprinkle dental plate adhesive powder in it. Yours, Dick." My mother was very concerned. Who is this man named Dick sending you tongues? One night later that year, I was in New York visiting my grandparents. At the airport, waiting at the luggage carousel, I spotted a man waiting for his bags. I had seen pictures of Dick Smith before, and holy shit, that looked like Dick Smith. But how could I be sure? Ha-ha. I remembered that Mr. Smith has 4 fingers on his left hand. It was like a Ludlum novel. I slowly walked around the carousel trying to get a glimpse of his left hand, and there, I saw it. I was never happier to see a missing digit in my life. I was in a room with my hero. He was the Beatles to me, and no one in the terminal had a clue. I approached him and introduced myself. He was, if this is possible, even kinder in person. He gave me a pre-release issue of Cinefantastique magazine. Dick Smith was on the cover. They were featuring his work on Altered States. He signed the magazine and encouraged me to stay creative, keep making movies, and if I wanted, to continue writing to him. And my correspondence with Dick Smith went on for years. A typical letter reads, "Dear JJ, I've just returned from Czechoslovakia doing an age makeup for Amadeus. The Hunger comes out April 29th. Yes, I like Savini's book and his work in Creepshow. Yes, cable was attached to plunger in large syringe instead of lever. Bicycle cable. Keep up the good work. Best, Dick." One night at dinner, nearly 20 years ago, Dick introduced me to another young filmmaker from Mexico who he thought was an actual genius. I met Guillermo del Toro that night, and our friendship was sealed through a mutual reverence of a makeup artist who blew our minds first with brilliant talent, then with brilliant kindness. It's easy to lavish praise on a man who created iconic images using human faces as his canvas, godfathers and demons, creatures and horrors, a man who attempted on-camera transformations long before any one of us had ever heard of a pixel. But the praise must also, I would say primarily, be given to a man who shared his secrets, encouraged the husky Jewish boy with the Super 8 camera, the Mexican wizard with his journals full of doodles, the legions of fans and colleagues who came to Dick Smith, and with only the hope of one day being able to entertain people, asked, "How did you do that?" It was Dick Smith who gave us the answers. Thank you, Dick.